Just wanted to show this trade here and actually show why this is becoming my new favorite setup. One, because it's just super simple. This is the trading rules. And two, it just seems to work so often. And it's something that I'm just looking at and I'm thinking if my life can be easier as a trader, I'm going to be doing that. So, yeah, so this is the strategy. We're just going from daily internal to external. And yes, I know there's more internal down here, but this whole point in this strategy is to just enter as soon as your first internal range gets hit with a medium time frame. So I'm using the 1 hour to show direction is changing, and then we're going in the direction towards external range. So as you can see, we're going to come into Monday here, the start of the week, and we're gonna tag into this daily level. Okay. So we drop down to this 1 hour, and it is literally so simple. It's actually ridiculous. So obviously you can see I've taken this trade. This is the journal for it. Okay, and I'm going to just literally show why I took it and why this is slowly becoming my new go-to. So obviously price plays out during Asia, then London starts to move towards the daily fair value gap, tags into this fair value gap, comes down here. Okay, so what do we see here at 9 a.m. New York time? Well, we've swept this low here, okay, which is the liquidity, the closest liquidity that is, so the closest liquidity inside that fair value gap, okay. So we can put liquidity sweep here. We've also, that we didn't actually take this low, but we don't need to take this low as this has already once respected this level, which you can see there's a 1 hour fair value gap here, and then sent price higher. Okay, so we've taken this closest swing and we close back above. So here you could actually enter from this level, put your stops here, and go for a bigger RR. But what I did was I let the first hour play to show that we have an engulfing candle. Okay, a bullish engulfing candle. This is the prime example of that bullish engulfing candle, as Jade Cap was explaining in that video, and what I'm actually looking at to trade. Why is that? Because we took the low of this candle and the high of this candle, and we've closed above. So we're showing a lot of upside momentum. Okay. Once we see that, I can just enter off the next hour. We're in the last hour of entry, so 11 a.m. New York time. We can just enter off the first hour. Okay. Price goes straight up from entry, and then I'll play the whole trade out, and you'll see. Obviously, we go overnight, which isn't unordinary in this strategy. And then boom, you see how easily we've smashed TP with literally no drawdown. It's ridiculous, and it's that simple. We've got a daily a daily IRL, so internal range liquidity. And all we're doing is waiting for the 1 hour to show its hand. It's had a liquidity sweep. It closed above. Like I said, you could have took this trade here and it would have been the exact same. You'd have had way more RR. I went extra safe with this trade and I moved it up once I seen this engulfing candle. Actually, you would have got stopped. So, because this candle wasn't printed out. So that's exactly why I waited for that. So that was a good spot there that I didn't even notice until I just reviewed it. So yeah, waited for the engulfing candle to take this side and this side of the previous candle, and price rallies up. Okay, and then what does this candle do as well, which I've only just noticed again? It takes this liquidity. So it did need to take it in the end. So this is why reviewing trades is really important. But yeah, how clean is that? It's taken this liquidity and this one. You could have taken an entry on this, you'd have got stopped out and then re-entered. You would have still been up for the day. But waiting for the candle to actually show its hand, waiting for the market to give you the move, and look at what it done after it gave you the move. Literal no drawdown, straight to TP. Yes, it took a few hours, but we're on a 1 hour chart. I'm expecting trades to be holding them a little bit longer. As I said, I'm not too bothered about holding trades for a little bit longer now because I'm not always on the chart, so it's kind of works out better for me. Yeah, so just unbelievably powerful strategy, to be honest. And yeah, going to keep back testing it as I've shown here. If I just pull this to this side, you can actually see the results. This is just off 2R. So we're up 17%, I believe. Let me actually pull that. That's not the right one. Let me pull this down and actually see what that is now. Yeah, 17%. Maths is correct. And then we're here. If we just let things run, we'd be up 40R, which is absolutely crazy, man. It's absolutely crazy. But the strategy is that simple. It's just market maker model, but just without dropping down to the lower time frames, which is where I seem to make a lot of mistakes, trying to chase entries too early and things like that. And also, this strategy, what it does is it makes me enter at the start of an hour, which is really, really key because I really hate the last. So from 45 to the hour, I hate that last 15 minutes, and I sometimes get tempted to trade it. So yeah, we've back tested Euro GBP and GBP USD, which is what we're doing now. Yeah, and I've got a notification. Okay, so yeah, so really, really clean trade. And I'm going to put this in my journal. I just think this is unbelievable. I'm just going to keep back testing and see how this works out.